Hi, human beings all over the world. Good afternoon from London, England. Or should I say good morning or good evening from your host, your guy himself, the Don, the G, if you want to call me that, DLG Reppin. Yes. Dele London Guna. Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Yeah, I'm back again. Yeah, I've said it. I'm back here again, should I say. Smash the thumbs up like button. Smash the share button, yeah. Make sure your friends and your relatives cop this video all over the world. Leave your suggestions, your views, your opinions in the comment section below. Flood it out, yeah. And subscribe to DLG Reppin. And speaking of subscribe, shout out to yourself, Marcus Gordon, representing. Yes, thanks for the subscribe. Really appreciate the effort you went through to do that, yeah. Much love and respect, and bless for you, man. That just shows the love and the support on this channel that I'm getting. Massive shout out to you, yeah. So you're a new subscriber. And speaking of which, any more people that want to subscribe, you get shouted out, yeah? So just keep subscribing. I always say, especially, subscribe to keep this channel growing. Especially when you want to see a watch-along for me. If you want to see me do watch-alongs involving Arsenal or any football match, yeah? You got to keep that subscribe number going, yeah? If you want to see me do live streaming on any content, yeah, again, keep that subscribe button flowing, yeah. Other than that, yeah, I have big plans for this platform, so keep it up, yeah. So this is my preview for the second leg against Slavia Prague in Prague, by the way. We're going to this fixture still underdogs, but my word, we know if we dare not score, we are out. This game is by far the be-all end-all of our season. Our whole campaign depends on this game tomorrow night, and I'm going to be going with the strongest 11 shortly, but shortly. So allow me to talk to you guys about the preview of Slavia Prague v Arsenal. Now, we haven't been there in years. I mean, we've got a memorable 1-0 win away in Prague, and so a guy called Silvino, I think I harped on about this goal that he scored where he's weaved through 2 or 3 players and chipped the goalkeeper. A delightful chip. It was a moment of magic. Let's put it that way. A moment of Brazilian, or you could say South American magic. And that was when, at the time, Brazilian players were hotter than fish grease, hotter than fish grease. Yeah, them tunes there. But yeah, for me, that was a great goal he scored that night, and we won the game 1-0. Let's put it. I think it was Sparta Prague, or was it Slav? No, I think it was Sparta Prague. But yeah, we've had some joy there. It's going to be a tough place to go to. And they will be up for it after we conceded a stupid goal towards the business end of the game. In stoppage time of all times. A lack of damn fucking concentration and the ability to defend. All right, we kept a clean sheet against Sheffield United. Some say, it's only Sheffield United. You keep a clean sheet against what's in front of you, don't you? And the aim for us is to try and keep a clean sheet, but we have to go there and score. That is the reality of the task. We have to go there and score and put in the best performance that we can put in for 90 minutes. Arsenal Football Club, its board of directors, and the fan base worldwide, like myself, we are demanding an effort on effort tomorrow night. We are demanding 11 Arsenal players performing heroics tomorrow night, because this is a game that is, it would determine our season and how far we can go on in this tournament. We are so in the doghouse, and we've only got ourselves to blame, just like for the rest of the campaign. And we're in a result business situation, and this is another situation where we need a big results. And I say big results. Arsenal fans, Slavia Prague fans, you can come into my comments and give me your detail. Well, not your details. Give me your views on the game, your views on the preview of this game. Give me your own version of the preview. Give me your comments, your opinions. Flood it in the comment section below, as well as like, share, and smash that subscribe button. And as I should be always saying, if you subscribe today, if you can subscribe as many as you can today, I'll big you up as many as possible, yeah? So start subscribing, please. Please, please, please. Thank you. Right. Without further ado, I'm going to go into the starting 11 that I would go with. Now, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation, and I've thought about this for the last couple of days about making a big decision in goal, and the decision is that I'm going to go with Bellerin. So he starts off in goal. He's made some serious mistakes. More than a couple of mistakes this season, and it's been disappointing for me to talk about, because I don't expect that from a very good goalkeeper last season. And he's proven to be a very, very good goalkeeper, one of the best in Europe, if you want to go as far as saying that. And for me, he has not performed to them levels at all. There's been nearly several cock-ups by this goalkeeper this season. However, he has saved us from the majority of the time, but there's been costly cock-ups, and for me, we need the Bellerin of last season, the heroics, and he's going to have to perform heroics if we are to get through in this game. So Bellerin, you start in goal, because if you perform anyhow, you perform lower than 4 out of, if you were to perform lower than 4 out of 10, then I'm changing you for the foreseeable future. Especially if you play a part in a goal we can see that gets us out of the tournament. Bellerin in goal. All right, the back four. Well, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be as bold as possible. At right back, Cedric Suarez has got to start. He has got to start. This is a big game, and he's no stranger to the big games. You know, it's not about he has played against Portsmouth in his Southampton days. He's played in bigger games than the South Coast Derby, with the greatest respect to Portsmouth and Southampton. He's a guy who's won the European Championships, as I keep reiterating, and he's a guy who understands the importance of what it feels like to win the big games. And for me, in this position, he starts. As I said, defensive qualities he brings, as well as his offensive qualities as well. So he starts this game. The two centre-half pairing, Callum Chambers and Gabriel Magalhaes. Callum Chambers, for the simple fact is, he's a natural-born centre-half. Last season, he had a handful of games where he was terrific in his work as a centre-half. And for me, I want him to play in this game. It's a big call, but I'm going for him. only because I trust him more than I would trust Rob Holding. Gabriel Magalhaes, you can trust him hands down all over. You can guarantee he will perform to the best of his ability, and we need him to perform to the best of his ability. We don't want to hype him up. We know how good he is as a centre half, and I think he'll get the job done. My left back, Bukayo Saka. I need him to play in that position for me. I'm taking him out of his comfort zone for the simple fact is we're short of that. We're short of that quality of that ilk. And when you've got Tierney injured for maybe a couple of weeks, it leaves a massive, massive void. Hence the reason why we need to strengthen in that position. And that's going to be an important part for an Arsenal manager to strengthen in that position. Now, this game will possibly be Arteta's last game. But I'm not banking on it at all. So, I tell you what, it is a dare not lose game, and I'm gonna go with Bukayo Saka at left back. So yeah, it's a bit of a makeshift left defense, but this is the defense that I would trust right now. The personnel in it. The two in the midfield, Thomas Partey. We need a proper real Thomas Partey performance. A guy who gets around the pitch, puts in solid tackles, drives us forward from an offensive point of view, and is capable of picking the pass like he did against Sheffield United in Arsenal's third goal, Lacazette's second. So I'm going to go with Partey. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. For me, it seems like he's upped his game a bit since the arrival of Thomas Partey. And you know what? You can say that is that's a splendid tribute to the man himself for what he's been through last season compared to now. He has stepped his game. He's been as solid as they come, competitively, and as a competitor, he's been more, up for it, and he's going to need to be up for it against this caliber of opponent. And I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka alongside Partey. Excuse me. The attacking three in front of the two. This is going to be a tough one here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with Nicola Pepe. Although I feel I could go with someone else in that position, but for me, Nicola Pepe offers us another dimension. And if the guy is prepared to turn up in this sort of fixture, he will cause Slavia Prague some problems, like he did against Sheffield United. But some would say Sheffield United, but it was the manner that he took on his players. I like the way he took on the fullback, for pace, and I want him to do the same thing, as we go to Prague. I want him to carry that performance on from the Sheffield United game. So I trust him. So I'm going to be investing my trust in Nicola Pepe. The guy who plays number 10 in that role, well, if he's fit, Martin Odegaard. Only if he's declared fit, he starts in that role for me. For me, he has been nothing but superbly sensational. The thinking he does when he has the ball, and the quality he produces when he has the ball. And off the ball, he is a workaholic and a battler. He doesn't mind getting his sleeves rolled up and having a tussle or two just to win the ball back. And that's what we're going to need from him as well. But for me, the main reason for playing him is for the reasons why he has the ball. And for the simple reasons why he has the ball. And for me, is to create opportunities and that's what we were missing on. Well, we weren't really missing him on Sunday, but this is the game that we need to turn up, and I don't see why I can't turn up. At the age of 22, he's a vocal lad in the dressing room, showing his part of his leadership. Hence the reason why he's possibly captain of Norway at the age of 22. And you got Joshua King, who plays for Everton, in that squad as well, in amongst a number of other players. Okay, Martin Odegaard starts. The guy on the left, Gabriel Martinelli, he's going to carry on from last Sunday. For me, he was, I thought he was good in places. I thought he had a good game against Sheffield United. Ran at them, he was direct, threatening, and he got his reward for his all-round hard work on and off the ball. He was, superb for me. And like I said, he had a good game. Pepe had a shot. Keeper can only parry it onto the path of Gabriel Martinelli, and he wasn't going to miss from there. So Gabriel Martinelli will start as left wing forward, and Pepe goes in at right wing forward. That leaves Martin Odegaard as the number 10 in the middle. And playing in front of Martin Odegaard, I'm going to go with the guy who's got big goals in the big games. Yes, I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Lacazette. I'm going to be bold here and go with Lacazette. I think he's found form at the right time, and for me to drop him, it'll be a huge risk. I don't think it's a gamble playing him. I would have preferred Aubameyang, but on poor form, I'll have to go with Lacazette and the manner that he took his goals. Excuse me. On Sunday, he took his goals well. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Lacazette. So that's the starting 11 picked with the formation of a 4-2-3-1. Now I'm going to go with the substitutions. I would say Matt Ryan has been unlucky not to be in my team. But he's waiting patiently, and he will get his reward. So he's on the bench. Karl Hein, I think he's from Estonia, young goalkeeper, waiting to make a mark for the Arsenal, and he's got to be patient as well, and he will get his time. Rob Holding, a centre-half who, well, he wouldn't get in, let's be real, he wouldn't get into any of the struggling Premier League. He'll probably get into the struggling Premier League teams. That just shows you what we are all about and how far we've come. I mean, we're signing players like him and depending on him to get us into the top 4. Well, back into the top 4 now. He's a good squad player, and he will be ideal for the bench. Hector Bellerin, a guy that we will end up selling in the summer. I mean, for Mikel Arteta to play Callum Chambers at right back and knowing that he's a centre half, that is extremely bad on Bellerin. Just imagine that. Yeah, you're playing Chambers at right back, yeah, and he's a born centre half. He's a centre half by born and trade. Come on, what does that say about Bellerin? It tells me he is completely incompetent. He's on the bench. Who else can make Pablo Mari. Now, this is a guy I've forgotten all about yet again. I need a good smack. This is a solid defender. Yeah, he was all right against Sheffield United. He didn't have much to do, but I think we're gonna need some pace and strength, and I think with Callum Chambers and McGallis, I think that's a good centre-half pairing. Pablo Mari, he reads the game well. I'll take nothing away from him. He's fantastically superb in the air, but I need a little bit more, I think. And that's nothing against Pablo Mari personally, but I'm going to have him on my bench. Danny Ceballos for me. I think he had a good game, and he's possibly unlucky not to get into this team. But for me, that's just based on one game. I can't put him in a team after this one good game. I need a consistent run of good games, and he's not been producing those consistent run of good games for me. So I'll start him on my bench. Mohamed El Neni. Yeah, he can start on the bench for me as well. I would prefer him on my bench. He's a good squad player, great attitude. He never moans. But the reality is you need some quality in this game. And that's what we're going to be demanding, especially when we're going for a goal. And I don't know if I can trust El Neni to start this sort of game. No, I can't trust him to start this sort of game. What am I talking about? So, El Neni on the bench. Emil Smith-Rowe. Now, this player is unlucky not to start this game. He's just coming back from, he's not long come back from injury, so we're trying to, release him at the right time. I think he'll be excellent from the bench and that is to make sure that he makes an impact on the pitch. So I'm going to go with, Emil Smith-Rowe on the bench. Substitute number 8, Reese Nelson. I think he is pushing for a start now. He should be pushing for a start. He's been out on loan before. How has he not been on the bench? I do not know. He deserves an opportunity right now, and he's not that so young anymore. He's about 2, maybe 3 years older now. I think he needs to really knuckle down and just get himself into the team to make a bigger name for himself, Reese Nelson. Substitute. Oh, no. Substitute. He's number 8. Substitute number 9. Following Balogun. For me, he's got to start. For me, he is a talent, and I'm delighted that he signed a new 4-year contract with Arsenal, and I think every Arsenal fan connected with the football club are extremely delighted that he's decided to stay on and sign on for another 4 years. So let's all hope that he gets into the team as a substitution and makes an impact, really, because there is so much talent and potential with this guy. I'm excited for the future for him. Substitute number 10, Manuel Assis. Now, this is a kid that I truly like the look of. For me, I think he's got a big future in the game. Whether it will be with Arsenal or not, only time will tell. But for me, he's a midfield class maestro. I'll tell you something. Let's put it this way: El Neni, Ceballos, and Xhaka, to an extent, could learn a thing or two from him in terms of ball control and when to release the pass. He is someone who's not scared to play a forward pass and not scared to express himself, which he did against Dundalk, and I do like the way he expressed himself. So he's my substitute. I think he's substitute number 10. Number 11, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yeah, I don't have to say no more. Our current club captain, and for me, he's our all-round leading. Well, not all-round leading top. Yeah, he was our all-round leading top goal scorer in the last 2 seasons. He's not had the best of season, but one thing for sure, if he finds form, he is devastating, and he's still one of the best strikers in the world. But for me, he stays on the bench. Substitute number 12. Oh, this is a tough one. I don't know who we got there. I'm sure we got someone. Substitute number 12. Substitute number 12. It will have to be Willian. Yeah. Yes, he's the experienced Brazilian. His best days were at Chelsea, and he hasn't proved to be a success at Arsenal. We haven't seen nothing of what we saw when he was at Chelsea. But one thing with Willian, if he can get on top of this game and, relax with the ball a bit and just be himself, I'm telling you now, he could make a big, big difference in this game. So this is my starting 11, and this concludes my substitution. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And as always, I say thank you for putting up with me. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up like button, share amongst your friends and family, subscribe like Marcus Gordon did, and we go again, Arsenal. So take care, and remember to take care of yourselves, be good to others, be good to yourselves, and all I have to say is be nice.